Daily Horoscope, December 2, 2022. Aries, March 21st to April 20th. You can now begin to feel more confident about laying yourself on the line and taking risks, both financial and emotional. If you have spotted a good investment, or want to tell someone how you feel about them, then the signs are all very helpful indeed. Taurus, April 21st to May 21st. Your chart retains its profoundly ambitious complexion, which means that this is a period to go for broke. You surely deserve to come in first in life's great competition, especially after all you've been through. But the most important result should be your rising self-esteem. Gemini, May 22nd to June 21st. Think big seems to be the day's theme. It doesn't really matter whether your grandiose ambitions ever see the light of day, or if they're doomed to failure, just as long as you make the effort. What's really important at the moment is that you learn from your experience. Cancer, June 22nd to July 23rd. It's certainly a day for spending money, and for taking extremely wise, and possibly profitable, financial decisions. As it happens, there's nothing much to worry about, as the most reckless and foolhardy planetary patterns should pass you by unscathed. All you have to do is stay cool. Leo, July 24th to August 23rd. Meteorological metaphors make sense at the moment, in which case it looks as if you're in for your very own emotional hurricane. However, as always happens at such times, there's a cosmic task, and right now it is to see the world through a partner's eyes. Virgo, August 24th to September 23rd. Happiness, it is said, comes from being totally involved in what you're doing. The whole point is to keep busy, otherwise you'll lose control at a vital moment. Do try to get away for a spot of quiet contemplation, remembering to make time for yourself as and when you want. Libra, September 24th to October 23rd. Today's stars are all about pleasure. I know that's a difficult concept for many people, but as a Libran you should set the example when it comes to a spot of harmless self-indulgence. You'll have a few personal choices to make later on, though. Scorpio, October 24th to November 22nd. The level of emotional intensity is likely to take a slight move upwards, but not to nearly the same degree as some weeks back. If you want to put your talents to good use, help a family member over a rough patch. And don't wait for them to ask. Sagittarius, November 23rd to December 22nd. Your next emotional cycle begins here and, if you know what's good for you, you'll seize every opportunity to enjoy yourself. If you want a justification, well, you need a pleasurable break as much as anyone. If interviews or serious discussions are underway at work, the signs are excellent. Capricorn, December 23rd to January 20th. When all is said and done, you really do have a great deal to be proud of, and today looks like a moment for rewards. At the very least, it is time you gave yourself a few treats. Try not to count the cost, at least not if it means you have to decline a grand opportunity. Aquarius, January 21st to February 19th. Partners may be overbearing. I know that. You know that. But do they know it? Frankly, I doubt it, in which case your best plan might be to keep your feelings to yourself, ignore their self-opinionated ways and appreciate their generosity and good points. Pisces, February 20th to March 20th. Even when you're taking time off, you still need to keep active. The fact remains that the happiest Pisceans will be those with the most interesting pursuits. Partners are bound to be more favorably disposed and less liable to criticize you for no apparent reason. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Spectral World Bridger.